Django's advanced capabilities enhance Python's socket programming, crucial for secure network applications. Implementing encryption, authentication, and authorization ensures data integrity and confidentiality. Django's middleware and security features, like cross-site request forgery protection and secure WebSocket handling, are vital for safeguarding against common vulnerabilities. Mastering these concepts is essential for developers to build robust, secure applications. Socket security is crucial in web applications, especially for real-time communication. Raw socket connections can lead to vulnerabilities like data interception and unauthorized access. Django developers must focus on transport layer security to protect data and ensure only authorized clients connect. Key risks include unencrypted data, connection hijacking, and protocol-level attacks. Transport security using transport layer. Security secure sockets layer encrypts data between client and server, ensuring confidentiality. Authentication verifies client identity before connections are established. Access control enforces permissions and rate limiting at the socket layer. Input validation sanitizes and validates all data received through sockets. These pillars collectively fortify socket-based applications against diverse attack vectors. Transport layer. Security secure sockets. Layer secures socket communications by wrapping standard sockets with secure sockets layer contexts. This process involves certificate verification, cipher suite negotiation, and symmetric key exchange. Understanding these mechanisms is vital for custom protocol development or debugging in production environments, even when using Django's asynchronous server gateway interface servers like Daphne and Unicorn for transport layer security termination. Implementing SSL socket wrapping in Python involves creating an SSL context with secure defaults, loading a certificate chain, and enforcing TLS 1.3 with strong cipher suites. A socket is created, bound, and wrapped with SSL for encrypted data transmission. This server-side wrapping is crucial for custom implementations beyond standard ASGI server configurations. Generating a certificate signing request, CSR, involves creating a request with organizational details and a public key. Submit this certificate signing request to a certificate authority, CA, for validation and signing. Once obtained, install the certificate and secure the private key on the server. Load these into the Python SSL context, ensuring proper validation, and monitor expiration dates for timely renewals. Client-side certificate verification is crucial for secure connections. Use SSL.SSL context with SSL.protocol TLS client to create a client SSL context. Load trusted certificate authority certificates using load R verify locations. Set check host name true to ensure the server's certificate matches its host name, preventing man-in-the-middle attacks. Always use SSL cert required to reject unverified certificates, ensuring robust security. Mutual TLS authentication, mutual transport layer security, enhances security by requiring both client and server to present valid certificates, ensuring strong authentication without passwords. The server verifies the client's certificate against a trusted certificate authority, allowing only authorized clients. Mutual transport layer security is crucial for microservices, API gateways, and Internet of Things devices, and can be implemented in Django applications at the asynchronous server gateway interface server level. Implementing mutual transport layer security in Python involves configuring the server to require client certificates. Using the SSL module, load the server's certificate and key, and set the verify mode to cert required. Bind and listen on a socket, then wrap it with SSL. Retrieve and verify the client's certificate using getPeerCert, ensuring the client's identity matches allowed clients before proceeding. WebSocket authentication in Django channels involves strategies like token-based authentication, using JSON web tokens or session tokens during the handshake, and cookie authentication, leveraging existing HTTP session cookies. Certificate-based methods, such as mutual transport layer security, are crucial for service-to-service connections. Each method balances security, complexity, and compatibility, ensuring credentials are validated before connection acceptance. Django Channels uses auth middleware stack to seamlessly transfer session-based users to WebSocket scope. For token authentication, custom middleware extracts tokens from query parameters during the handshake. The database, Spach sync to async decorator, ensures non-blocking database operations, crucial for maintaining WebSocket performance. This approach balances security and efficiency in real-time applications. Socket-based applications are susceptible to denial of service attacks, where attackers flood servers with excessive requests. Implementing rate limiting at the socket layer is crucial to prevent resource exhaustion. Python's asyncio and threading modules help track connection rates per Internet protocol, enforce limits, and apply backpressure, ensuring legitimate access during attacks. Django applications should apply rate limiting at both Hypertext Transfer Protocol and WebSocket levels. Implementing socket-level rate limiting involves tracking connection attempts per Internet protocol address using a sliding window. The rate limiter class manages connections, allowing a maximum of 5 per Internet protocol within 60 seconds. Exceeding this limit results in a WebSocket close code 4429, prompting clients to use exponential backoff for retries. Input validation and message sanitization are crucial in handling untrusted socket messages. Use JSON schema or Pydantic models for schema validation, enforce size limits to prevent memory exhaustion, and ensure type checking. Content sanitization is essential to strip dangerous characters and prevent injection attacks. Terminate connections on failed validation to safeguard against vulnerabilities. In Django Channels, secure message handling involves setting size limits and using Pydantic for schema validation. Messages exceeding 4096 bytes are rejected to prevent memory exhaustion. Pydantic ensures messages meet defined constraints, while rejects validation on room names prevents path traversal. Invalid messages are rejected early, reducing the risk of injection attacks and minimizing the attack surface. To prevent WebSocket-specific attacks, validate the origin header during the handshake to block unauthorized connections. Escape user input to prevent cross-site scripting in browsers. Use constant time comparison for tokens to thwart timing attacks, ensuring attackers can't deduce sensitive data through response time analysis. Application layer encryption enhances security by encrypting message content before transmission, providing defense in depth. It safeguards against compromised transport layer security, man-in-the-middle attacks, and ensures confidentiality even if transport layer security is terminated early. Python's cryptography library offers robust algorithms like advanced encryption, standard Galois, counter mode, and SHA-20 Poly 1305, crucial for secure chat applications, file transfers, and command channels. Implementing message-level encryption involves using SHA-20 Poly 1305 for authenticated encryption, ensuring confidentiality and integrity. A unique nonce is crucial for each message. The PBKDF2 function, with 100,000 iterations, derives a robust key from a password, enhancing security against brute force attacks. This approach secures message content effectively, even if transport layer security is compromised. Generate secure keys using os.urandom or the secrets module. Store them in environment variables, key management services like Amazon Web Services, Key Management Service, or encrypted files. Limit access to necessary processes only. Rotate keys every 90 days, keeping old keys for historical data decryption. Have emergency revocation procedures for suspected compromises. Log critical events like failed authentication, TLS handshake failures, and rate limit violations. Avoid logging sensitive data. Hash or redact personally identifiable information. Use logging libraries to track connections and disconnections, ensuring abnormal disconnects are flagged for review. This approach enhances security monitoring without compromising user privacy. A comprehensive security monitoring dashboard is crucial for real-time threat detection. At 16 Rs, a spike in failed authentication attempts and rate limit hits indicates a coordinated attack. Automated alerts should activate when thresholds are breached, facilitating swift incident response and minimizing potential damage. To ensure robust security, enforce TLS 1.3 with strong cipher suites and HSTS headers. Implement multi-factor authentication and short-lived tokens. Validate all inputs against schemas, enforce size limits, and sanitize content. Log security events, set automated alerts, and conduct regular audits. These measures fortify systems against vulnerabilities and enhance incident response. Man-in-the-middle attacks exploit intercepted communications. Mitigate by enforcing Transport Layer Security 1.3, implementing certificate pinning, and validating server certificates. Denial of service attacks cause resource exhaustion. Counter with rate limiting, Internet Protocol connection limits, and message size restrictions. Injection attacks involve malicious payloads. Prevent with strict input validation, parameterized queries, and content sanitization. Testing socket security involves multiple strategies. Unit tests ensure components like rate limiters and encryption work in isolation. Integration tests validate security layers against realistic attacks. Penetration testing with tools like Open Web Application Security Project Z-Attack proxy identifies vulnerabilities. Continuous security scanning in continuous integration, continuous deployment pipelines detects regressions and new threats, ensuring robust protection before deployment. Building secure socket applications involves layering multiple security controls like transport layer security, authentication, and rate limiting to ensure no single failure compromises the system. Treat all socket data as hostile, validating and authenticating at every entry point. Implement comprehensive logging and real-time monitoring for rapid incident response. Regularly update dependencies and protocols to counter evolving threats.